Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's All You Can Geek Moviecast. I don't even know what episode we're on. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gass, joined by Mike Sneedy.
What's up?
Corey Feinsod. No, he's not here. And Tony Krikonakis.
Oh.
Yo.
I got yelling happening in my house. I got distracted as I clicked the stream button. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. What's up, guys? Corey is I think he's got work or something tonight. I don't know. He couldn't make it for the podcast. So sorry you missed him. But welcome, everyone, to the live broadcast on Twitch right now, starting Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. If you can't join the live broadcast, all the content's over on YouTube, so be sure to subscribe there. You can go back and look at the old episodes. We did a great one on Switch 2 last week, so check it out. It was a lengthy episode. We went to a lot of details on what we felt like with the Switch. I'm sure we'll Switch 2. I'm sure we will get into it a little bit more here tonight as we are still waiting on things. But this is the Moviecast, and I will like to kick us off with what we've been up to, and a couple things. Invincible. I'm on episode 4 of season 3. I like this season far better than 2 so far. I'm only 4 episodes in, but it's been far better. I don't know. I just like I think I like the story that they're building towards that I can see. I like that one, but it's been good. I also watched the first premiere episode of The Last of Us season 2, so I did watch that. Yeah. So now, for me, folks, I am kind of watching this because of how much I respect the hell out of season 1. Part 2 I didn't want, I liked what happened in the first game. I liked the story we got. I love the ending of the game, and I didn't want to, I'm not saying it would, because I didn't play the second game, but I didn't want to ruin that experience for myself. And I'm not saying that was what was going to happen with part 2, but I didn't want to. So I never played part 2. So I'm very worried about watching season 2 right now because I'm expecting things to happen that I know about will happen, and I don't know how I'm going to take it. I did think episode 1 was okay. Introduced some new characters, and it looks great. Audio is awesome. The music's so good. They mixed that in just like the game, and the acting is fantastic. I gotta say, the person that plays Dina, the actress, she's awesome. I think she's done a great job in episode 1. And then the 2 main characters, they have Pedro Pascal and why am I blanking on who plays Ellie?
Bella
Ramsey, Ramsey, right, or something like that. Or
yes,
yeah.
Put those together, you get her name.
Bella Ramsey. Thank you, Bella Ramsey.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think she's done a really good job.
Had it.
She gets a lot of hate. It's because she doesn't look like the character, but I'm like, she does a good job. So guys, back off. She does a great job with the character. So, and we're talking about a fictional character that can look any way we want, as we will discuss shortly. But I
would just look like what was, like a younger, whatever it was. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah,
whatever. People are gonna complain about Last of Us until they stop making the game. So whatever.
Yeah. So.
And it's all chuds anyway. So fuck them.
Yeah. Am I? Yeah. We are live, right? Sorry. Yes, we are. Yeah, so I was on the wrong link. Yeah.
Are you sure we are?
Yeah, no, we're live.
Okay.
I just checked it. Churro's
you made
here.
me doubt
What's
myself.
Up,
you made me doubt myself.
No, I did. I hope the audio works today. I'm going to keep an eye on the audio tonight. We had so many technical difficulties. I do apologize for last week. It was just one of those quicksand kind of days, where everything just goes wrong. It keeps happening. But yeah, so what have you guys been watching besides? I obviously watched Daredevil, which we can talk about briefly, and the finale is tonight, so I would expect us to have a nice bonus round next week. Tony, anything for you?
I finished my Friends rewatch I was going through, which is weird.
Yeah,
the last 2 seasons kind of crumble apart. You can just tell the writers are just running out of ideas, and it's I don't know if you remember, they get into this whole Rachel Joey romance plotline, and it's just the worst because even the actors, it was just a bad idea, and just awful.
Yeah.
But then you get into this ridiculous situation where Rachel's about to go on a plane to Paris, and Ross gets Phoebe to drive him to the airport. He goes to Lincoln Airport or JFK instead of Newark Airport, and somehow they make it to Newark Airport before Rachel leaves, and he's allowed to interrupt this airplane leave. I'm just wow, like this is the best you guys could come up with to be like, huh, what's the drama here? I guess like what was the worst thing? Like, oh, she goes to Paris and you wait for her to come back and tell her how you feel. Like, no, you missed this plane.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. You know, whatever. I don't know.
It's really hazy the
it's
end
bad.
of that show.
It's
very
over.
hazy.
Yeah. But then I started watching because I guess Netflix got the other seasons of Brooklyn Nine-Nine finally.
Yeah.
So I'm watching that. And that's a funny show. I'm enjoying that.
Cool. Did you check out I watched one episode of Devil May Cry. I didn't get more into it yet, but did you check?
No, I haven't checked that yet. It's one of those. It'll be around. Yeah, I'll get it. I know the numbers were pretty good.
Good. I mean, the animation's great. It's a weird story for me. It's a very young Dante, so I'm not used to this kind of. He's a cocky character, who he is normally, but like really cocky. You know what I mean? So
really, yeah.
So it's interesting, but it's cool. It was definitely weird in the first episode, so we'll see how the next.
It was weird seeing what's the singer from Evanescence?
Oh yeah,
Amy Lee.
Who is it?
Yeah, she was posting a picture on her Instagram or Twitter, whatever it was, social media, of her with like a Dante body pillow, I think, or something like that. And I was just like, wow, I can't believe we live in this like timeline.
Wow.
You know.
Okay. All right, Mike. Anything for you besides Daredevil? Or?
Just Daredevil.
So, guys, yeah, we got is the penultimate episode because it's just before our finale.
Yeah.
I am a little worried. I felt like the pacing was completely different. That's the only thing I felt like. I felt like this was kind of like 2 episode 7s. There's 9, right? So it's like we almost got a back to back. It didn't feel like it was getting to a finale this week. Did you get that vibe?
Really?
Yeah, I felt like it wasn't getting to a finale. I don't know.
I felt like this was a picking up of pace that was necessary from the previous episode. Like I felt like this was. It did feel different from the previous episode, but I felt like this was a quickening. This was, we're getting there now. Like something is finally happening. I thought this was actually a bit better than the previous episode. I mean, felt more coherent and like ready to go.
No, it was definitely better. But I don't think we're gonna have a true season finale because, like in the classic sense,
we're not getting all the answers.
No.
Yeah, it's not like something big is gonna happen. We're gonna get all the answers. All the plot lines are gonna be closed. I really think it's gonna be, just kind of like Squid Game season 2 to season 3, where it's like, hey, cliffhanger ending, where it's like, because we already know they're airing or they're recording, season 2. If they haven't already, I forget. I can't keep track of it, but
yeah, they already. I think they approved it for. They greenlit season 3 already, if I remember.
Yeah. So it is what it is. If tonight's episode suffers for it, I'll be a little unhappy about it. But if this is the quality we had to work with, that's fine because I thought this episode was really good actually. Just in terms of like seeing shit happen, you really see Fisk coming back into his own again. Just kind of like seeing him revert back to his old ways and just
back to it. Yeah.
I just am trying to see his task force just the task force part with that one dude.
Yeah.
Kind of like I was like, oh man, like that's rough. Like that was rough.
I just kind of got to figure out what the I'm not going to be spoil. There's no spoilers. I'm trying not to spoil for anybody here because I know it's pretty hot off the press. But like I'm trying to figure out the motivations possibly of of our character, because I don't know what happened in that episode officially, if that was planned or not. I don't know.
With Matt?
With the very end?
Yeah. No, with the middle.
Huh?
With the what?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
No, that he didn't plan that. That's
just the way
he got carried away.
It just feels like that was planned. I'm like, okay.
I mean, okay, so that and the resulting thing that happened was the dumbest thing that's been on any of these shows so far.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh yeah.
The way that someone was able to utilize an injury, I will say, to their advantage in a unique way.
Yeah, there goes the dog.
It was dumb.
Yeah. Yep. So, sorry, my dog.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm thinking. I was so focused on Matt. I had nothing happened there. Yeah.
No, I don't think he had that happen on purpose because he probably thought like a logical person that whatever happened later was completely physically impossible.
Yeah, that part bugged me too because it's like, this dude is capable, why did you let him like have his hands free, right? Like, because earlier they had him that
I don't know.
that super containment thing, and it's like, okay, you could argue like, oh well, he would have still did what he did with his injury, but it's like, well, he wouldn't have been able to undo it and go, but whatever. It's comic book logic. I just wish it was not as hokey as that was. I was just like, kind of like, really, guys?
Although
like,
I was reminded that this character, his ending from the Netflix show involved some sort of weird power giving thing going on, which I kind of forgot about.
Yep.
So maybe he's super powered in ways we don't understand.
Sorry, just moving stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's. Yeah, I think we got. I don't remember the ending of the Netflix one for some reason. So, but I felt like that was just all really well, like just kind of, I don't know, coincidental for him. But we'll see. So I don't know. It was an okay episode. I'm looking forward to the finale. I think the episode for me was, like I said, was okay. But we'll talk more about it. And next week, like I said, we'll do a bonus round for the show, kind of break it down more, where we can talk spoilers, freedom wise, and yeah. So stay tuned. All right, let's talk box office, guys. You know what the number one movie in the world is still? Minecraft. Yeah. Minecraft, 78.5 million domestic for the weekend last week. It's up to 557 worldwide. So on pace for high 900s. It could cross $1 billion depending on this week. This is the big week. What kind of legs it has this week?
I think because I was casually over on box office, right? Slash box office, whatever. And they're like, yeah, it's under Mario dailies now already.
Okay.
Which isn't a good sign for it outgrossing Mario. It still could do $1 billion, but it really depends on this week, right?
This week.
This week. Yeah. So it is what it is. But I mean, either way, it's still a huge success for,
Yeah, I mean, they made it into the chicken jockey. We talked about it last week a little bit. They made it into a meme to the point where people are going to rewatch this movie. Like, they're going for fun to rewatch this movie. So you're getting repeat viewerships just to have that,
I mean, that's cool, I guess, but like, I don't know. Have you seen the videos yet?
Oh yeah, I've seen these videos. They're nuts.
You have? Okay, because like
Jack Black actually went to one to try to tell people.
Yeah. Jack Black was like, "Do not throw popcorn. Do not cause a mess," which is good compared to the director who's like, "Whatever. This is the theatrical experience it was meant to be." I'm like, dude, get off your fucking high horse. Yeah. Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
people are just animals.
Yeah, I mean,
schoolers especially.
It's crazy. I saw one video. Someone brought a live chicken to the movie. Yeah. So crazy. But yeah, number one movie in the world right now. Still, it's got no competition really till May, really. So till Thunderbolts. Yeah. All right. That's it for the box office. Let's get into some news. We'll kick it off with... Okay, let's kick it off with some DC news. The Batman 2 still does not have a finished script. It's not done.
Beautiful.
I know he's got a lot.
Honestly, I kind of wonder if it just gets canceled at this point, right?
No,
because
they're giving him so much leeway.
We're gonna go,
but
we're gonna have to go from like a Batman Year 1 or 2 story to like a Batman
Year
Returns 10. Story. Yeah,
I don't know what they're gonna do here.
Dark Knight Returns. Yeah.
I mean, but I'm just talking about like Robert Pattinson. Like, how much can he, as an actor, right, continue to just be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna. I'll keep my options open, guys.
Yeah,
like,
I got this thing I got to do with DC at some point. And so, yeah, what is he... I mean, like, he can't take movie roles because he's got a contract with DC. I mean, that's really slowing him down. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Whatever. I'm shocked that they don't have a finished script yet. I really am. I'm just really shocked. So, I thought it was
like,
done.
It's a fucking... It's one movie. Like, you're not writing a fucking, like, Song of Ice and Fire book. What is taking so fucking long? It's a 3-hour movie. Even if you took an entire year to just do 1 hour of this movie, what is going on with the script? You can't be like, oh, we don't have the source material. I'm making shit up out of my head. You have like decades worth of Batman material to pull from. It's not that hard. I'm sorry. It's not that hard.
No, it's not.
It's not that hard.
I agree with you. It's not that hard. I don't know what. I think the problem is also the longer you take, the more pressure you put on the fact that it has to be It has to be a great movie. It has to be.
Right. Not to mention, like, again, what are we doing about Batman in the DCU? Right.
I don't know. The longer,
like, you can't tell me James Gunn is being like, all right, well, we need to do Batman DCU. You know, at some point, right?
Yeah.
Which again just points to me to believe in that, like, it's just gonna get forced to be like, yeah, the Batman is part of the DCU now, guys. Even though I never said that for the past 5 years. It's like, oh, okay, cool, sure. Yeah. So it's you know, Peacemaker and the Batman part of the DC, the new DCU. Cool, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm shocked, but
what's weird is it seemed like there was already an idea when the first movie came out what the second movie would be, but I guess there wasn't. It seemed like it was trying to lead into something though, but I guess not.
Was it? Like, it just seemed like it's
well, I mean,
forced Joker. You know,
that felt forced, but they did it and filmed it even in the proper movie, and I don't know, the stuff with Catwoman and stuff seemed like they were trying to set up stuff for the future as well too. So I don't know.
I took that she bounced. She's like,
well, yeah, but
you're in love with another woman. That woman's name is Gotham.
Whatever.
Yep. Let's see.
40 is the new 28. All right.
It is. In other news, Mythic Quest is ending after 4 seasons. The show, I believe, is coming into its final episode shortly, and they're going to actually change it out to some new ending for it to complete the show, I guess, to close it out. So, which is fine. I like the show a lot. I think it was a great show, but I'm of the belief that, like, something just shouldn't have a free run forever. It should have an ending, and I felt like this series, starting last season, was getting a little long in the tooth in between, like, some episodes. I just felt like that, so they weren't all like home run episodes. So
yeah, even like the second or I think was it season 2 or season 3? They just started getting really ridiculous and further away from, like, the premise of what made the show interesting.
And the original fun of the show. Yeah. So I'm good with this. Like I said, I like the show a lot. I'm going to finish out the season, obviously, but I'm happy that season 4 is going to be the end of it. What else we have in news? Oh, did you guys see the leaked Lobo from the Supergirl set?
No.
Oh, we had some leaked images.
Oh, I mean, you posted the one picture. Sorry, you did.
Yeah, that's all I saw.
Jason Momoa, born to play a role. I mean, look at that. Look at that.
Was he?
I think that role is going to be perfect for him. All he's got to do is drop a bunch of dude bros, and look like Lobo, and that's what he does. So I think it's perfect. I think it's absolutely perfect.
See, my thing is that character is boring and annoying to me, and he he had a take. He was different with Aquaman. He made Aquaman not the Aquaman that was, like, lame that we remember. And now this is just Lobo, that Lobo's just kind of like him. Who?
We had Dude Bro Aquaman.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. He brought something new to that character.
No, we had that even before him.
Where?
In the comics? In Justice League Unlimited?
He was not a dude bro in Justice League.
He was okay. Maybe he's not a dude bro. He was more of a badass.
Had longer hair once.
I know.
Than like the 70s or 60s cartoon.
He lost a hand.
Jokey.
But,
yeah, I feel like he
but not like he was Thor-ish.
I don't know. I feel like he's space biker. That's Lobo, and that's
I know Lobo.
That fits. I think he's going to be fine with that. Am I wrong?
I just don't think the character matters. Like, he's just one of those overpowered cosmic joke characters. Like, fuck him. I hate Lobo. Fuck Lobo.
Okay. Well,
Wolverine should beat him every time.
I was saying. I was just saying I think he matches the role. Whether you like him or not, I'm just saying.
And since he's going to act the same, basically, you're just going to get Aquaman as Lobo. It's going to be lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's, like, not interesting to me, right? Because it's like, is he actually going to be playing a new character? Or is this just going to be like, oh, this is Jason Momoa in...
That's what he's going to do.
With a wig, right?
That is.
Whereas, like, you look at, like, Josh Brolin, it's like, hey, Josh Brolin, you look at his Cable and you look at his Thanos, those are two different characters. Very distinct, right?
No. You're going to get Jason Momoa as Lobo. That's
yeah.
Why they cast
him. It's not
interesting. Works for it, but I get you. All right.
Plus, it's hard to get excited. Like, again, like, just...
How does he fit into
I can't care about anything DC. Doing? Like, Superman's got to come out and be amazing. Like, 10 out of 10. Like, best reviewed DC movie since Batman...
The Batman.
Returns?
I can say the Batman.
No. Better
Dark
than Batman.
Knight.
Yeah. Dark Knight. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
It's not going to happen.
No, it's not a chance. All right. Tomb Raider. The Tomb Raider film on Amazon. We talked about this. A live-action Tomb Raider in production is apparently rumored to... reportedly been canceled. Sorry. After millions of investments into this movie, it looks like Amazon has chosen to not go forward.
That's crazy to me.
Womp womp.
Like, Amazon throws so much money at stuff. It seems to be really hard to believe that whatever they were coming up with was just like, you know what?
We're going to pass. Yeah.
Not only are we going to not make money off of this, like, it's just going to be so bad we don't want to even air it. Right?
That's what's concerning to me. Is like,
right?
What do they
followed
pitch?
Through with the Yakuza game or show, not game.
Yep. No, I mean they've gone through with a lot of stuff, and they're buying into video game licenses like crazy. So to cancel this, yeah, I don't know. So
whatever.
That franchise. That IP is in a weird spot anyway. It doesn't know what it wants to be anymore, it seems like.
Well, it didn't help that the studio got sold, from Square Enix. Yeah. And they got bought by the Embracer Group, right?
Yep.
So, it's out of the frying pan and into the clusterfuck of Embracer Group. So,
yeah.
I get it, but it's, unfortunately not really, the IP fault or, anything like that. Just sucks.
Lastly in the news, HBO's TV show for Harry Potter, the series coming out, they've shown 6 cast members have been confirmed now, as we've talked about a few. But I'll give you the guys the list here. Janet McTeer as McGonagall, and I'm not sure I swear I've seen her before. Papa Azadou as Severus Snape, so he got the role as we rumored about it. Luke Thalon as Quinius Kroll. I don't know. I actually don't remember that character. Paul Whitehouse as Argus Filch. That I know. John Lithgow has been confirmed as Dumbledore. And Nick Frost is now confirmed as Hagrid. Which, I love that. I love that casting. Nick Frost as Hagrid. I love it.
Listen, those last pair of names are the only pair of names that meant anything to me whatsoever. For either the character or the actor. So that's cool, I guess, for people who care.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of excited for this show.
I don't care.
It's good,
fuck this show.
I hope it's good, but I get you. I know.
No, I hope the show is terrible. Fuck
right.
Harry Potter.
All right, I like this show still. I know what you're saying. It's a tough. Every time I say.
How do you like the show? It's not even out.
I mean, I like the movie still. I just
like the IP.
But
I like the movies. They existed.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm excited to see Nick Frost as Hagrid. I think that's a great casting. Whether the show is good or not, the series is good. Who knows?
As Hagrid?
Yeah.
So you're excited to be, wow, you're a wizard, Harry!
Yeah, whatever he's going to say, I think he's going to be perfect as it. I think he's going to be perfect. So.
Perfect.
I think he's going to be great for it. John Lithgow, though, is Dumbledore. I'm not sure, but I actually listened to his podcast with, what was he on? With Jason Bateman's podcast. He was on that, talking about it. Apparently he's been brought up in the Shakespearean theater for his entire life. Yeah. Yeah, we got a Bella Noella. I sit on the fence. I won't be supporting any HP stuff, but it's also not HP's fault. No, it's creator. That's the problem, Bella. The problem is the creator. So every time I love the HP stuff. I love Harry Potter. But every time you say it, you're like, it just doesn't feel right to say it because of the creator's issues. So I understand that 100%. Like, get it. That was the hard part about.
There's also There's also a little bit of a theory that this whole thing exists as replacements for the actors who
1,000,000%.
disowned her.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
And that also goes with the thing of the core Harry Potter fans are about 30. They're not that old right now, and they just 10, 15 years ago, that's when those movies were coming to an end. So I don't know. It seems like a quick turnaround to just be like, everything is new again, but there's the same characters.
It's too popular. It's too,
I don't know. It feels weird.
It's too rich of a franchise to ignore.
Well, but also it's too rich of a franchise to ignore what has happened, and how people, those are the likenesses of those characters to mostly everyone. So it's a big ask to just sort of do it over. And why are we doing it over? Isn't this a big universe too? Can't they, like Hogwarts Legacy, just go way back or something, or in the future?
Because that's not what's popular, and we know there's a ceiling to spin-offs because we had the Fantastic Beasts fucking
right
thing,
that series was so popular, yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. So I would say it's mildly popular, but it's not hitting the
$1
billion plus dollars
that
Harry Potter was.
Yeah.
So whatever. Fuck Harry Potter. Fuck J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. Sure, it gets it.
I never liked
nostalgia.
That.
It's hard to get rid of nostalgia. You're talking to me.
Nostalgia's fine.
I love nostalgia. But yes.
You don't love nostalgia, Jim. You fucking make love to it. You go to bed to it.
No. I mean, I
look at your background. That's all nostalgia, man.
Yeah.
Point me to one thing that's not nostalgia there.
Nope, can't do it.
Can't.
Wait.
That's a little unfair. You have stuff. It's gonna be there because it's older.
What are you talking about? What am I gonna collect that's not nostalgia?
Is there anything there from this decade?
Like Ahsoka.
This decade.
Isn't that she? Well, I mean those characters were.
Ahsoka's not from the 2020s.
I don't.
Oh, that's 5 years then.
I don't think
so. Okay, 2015. Ahsoka's older than 2015.
Yeah, I mean I got Legos no, I don't think so. I think you're right. So, yeah, I don't know. But
nostalgia has its place, but you let it blind you.
No,
I don't know, Jim.
Blind me. I don't know what blinds me. It gets me excited for things and get disappointed, but it doesn't. I'm not sure if it's blind me. I don't blindly say this was fantastic when it's really bad. I don't do that. That's all I'm saying. So, what, you think I hype up things and say they're good when they're really bad?
I think you get personally hyped up.
I do.
And I remain skeptical.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to be good.
Yes.
But then they're not giving me credit for Andor because I was like, I don't know. And then Andor's really good. So I'm excited about Andor. And which is coming in a few weeks.
Even a broken clock, you know what I mean? Like I'm going to hit one every now and again. So, but
yeah.
So, I don't know. All right.
It's just that Obi-Wan show, man. That Obi-Wan show really fucked with my head. That and the Ahsoka show not being that great. I was just like, man, what are we doing here anymore?
Yeah. All right. I think that's going to wrap up the Moviecast episode, folks. So we do have the Gamecast coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with that. See you guys.